Last time we have discussed about class Amphibia that belongs to subphylum Vertebrata. Now we are going to discuss class Reptilia, right? Reptilia term that is arise from Latin language. Latin language in that we call in Latin language we call that's the either repair or reptum, right? Generally, these reptile organisms, their way of locomotion when we observe, like a crawling, they crawl on the surface, they crawl on the ground. आप lizard को देखो, lizard that crawl on the surface, crocodile, right? So crawling organism, creeping organism that comes under this class reptilia. Next, what are the other features are there? One of the main feature that's the crawling. Remember, on the basis of that locomotion. So that's why these animals are known as class we call reptilia. And the organisms belongs to this class reptilia, we called reptilian. Organisms are known as reptilian. Class we call reptilia. Why? Because they're creeping or crawling mode of locomotion. Next, mostly they are terrestrial. Mostly they are which one terrestrial? Can you tell me which reptile is aquatic? Very easy answer. You can see in this notes even. Bolo Jia?
Ma'am, crocodile.
Yes, crocodile, right? Crocodile, alligator. So that's why over here this line is given. Mostly are terrestrial, not all. Remember, exceptionals कौन से है? This crocodiles. Next, their body is covered by dry and cornified skin. Cornified meaning what? Rough. So dry and cornified skin is there, and on this skin, very dry. Scales and scutes are present. Now, what are these scales and scute? Scales, you observe. See, just a second. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी, आपने ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर कौन से ऑर्गेनिज्म के ऊपर फाइंड आउट ऑब्जर्व किया है? दिस टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर यू हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड ऑन विच ऑर्गेनिज्म? बोलो जिया.
Ma'am, on crocodile.
Yes, same answer, right? Crocodile. So on crocodile, when you observe from the top view, right? On their skin, this type of the structures are present, which are the bony-like structure, hard structure, and these are known as a scute. These are known as what? Scute, right? Instead of that, sorry. When you observe this type of structure, this is the calotis, right? So over here, this are not like a spiny structure, hard structure, right? Projection like these are known as a scale. So on the reptilian body, first of all, skin is very dry. Then next point that you should remember, on that dry skin, either scales are present or the scutes are present, right? Next, scales, scutes, it is the actually their exoskeleton part, right? Next, two pairs of limbs are there. They have two pairs of limbs, forelimb and hind limb. They have forelimb and hind limb, right? So they have two pairs of limbs. Next, their heart. Can you tell me, amphibian heart has how many chambers? Amphibian heart has how many chambers? Ayushi?
3 chambers.
Three chamber. Can you tell me which are they? Three chambers.
2 and 1 ventricle.
Two auricles and one ventricle. Three chamber heart is there. So same thing over here. Majority, most of the reptilian have three chamber heart. Most of the reptilian have three chambered heart. Exceptional, all crocodiles. Remember, exceptional, all crocodiles. So we can't say that three chambered heart is a unique feature of this reptilian. Three chambered heart present in case of amphibians, in reptile. In reptile, even exceptional is there. Exceptional in that example, crocodile, because in crocodile, like a that's a mammalia, four chambered heart is present. Two auricles, two ventricle, right? I have already informed you that fishes, amphibian, reptiles, all are poikilotherm. Can anyone tell me what is poikilotherm? Cold-blooded condition. We have discussed this thing in the last class. Bolo Sakshi.
Ma'am, it is a cold-blooded animal.
What is it? Define. Explain.
Ma'am, it can
It can what?
ma'am, it can be
Hmm.
temperature in cold regions.
No, cold-blooded से ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. It can, remember this thing, very important line. It can change their temperature according to the external condition. Remember, I have given example. Suppose outside 40 degrees Celsius, so their body temperature also become 40 degrees Celsius. If 5 degrees Celsius, so their body temperature drop down and comes that's a 5 degrees Celsius, right? So that we call poikiotherms. Exactly opposite कौन सा term है? That's a homeotherm. When organism maintain anyhow their body temperature, like human. Remember, we have discussed that 37 degrees Celsius last time. Okay. Next. So remember, these are poikilotherm. Next, snakes and lizard shade their scales as skin cast. आपने सुना होगा that's a snakes. Okay, shade, remove their outer skin. Okay, at a particular season, at a particular time only, they shade their outer exoskeleton scales, right? So then new scales are developed on their body. So that we call skin cast. That we call the skin cast. Casting meaning what? With the help of that, we can easily get the idea over here that this organism is present. When in during field visit, when we during the field visit, when we get snake skin cast over there, so we can assume that over here in that area snakes are present, right? So that's why that name given skin cast. Next, reproduction. Sexes are separated. Internal fertilization. Internal fertilization, remember, female gamete that is fertilized by the male gamete. So for that, male gamete transfer their sperm into the female reproductive tract, and over here fertilization takes place. Now this fertilized egg enclosed by a hard calcareous shell, and that we call fertilized egg, which are deposited outside, which are deposited outside. That's why we call they are oviparous organism, and shows direct development. No larval stage, shows direct development, right? In that, one thing that if you have observed this thing, particularly this turtles, right? turtles in that turtle, tortoise, both actually. See, first they come to the shore, seashore region where the sand is available. They dig out, females are coming outside from the water, right? And then dig out that sand. And in that, okay, when they are, we can say that's the dig out that sand, they deposit, female deposit their fertilized egg that okay, fertilized egg which are enclosed by a hard calcareous shell, deposit over there and just cover it with the help of the thin sand layer. Cover it with the help of the thin sand layer. So sunlight, okay, sunlight is the very thin layer of the sand is there. Just imagine over here that's a that we call a gadda like structure, right? In Gujarati we call khado. So in that, first it female deposit their eggs and just make a thin cover of the sand on this. So over here the sun rays come and that helps in growth of the embryo inside that eggs. It helps in, it gives the incubation. It gives what that period we call the incubation. Once the incubation period is over, from the egg, this fertilized egg, the new reptilian babies arise. Like suppose turtle hai, so turtle babies are formed, and again they come back to the that ocean, right? So tortoise, ये सब में ये mechanism होता है. Sexes are separated. Remember internal fertilization, oviparous, and then shows direct development. Examples. First one, that's the turtle, right? See over here, turtle and tortoise. Turtle and tortoise, in between these two, what is the difference is there? So can you tell me on by seeing this picture, what is the difference between this turtle and tortoise? Carefully observe करके बोलो. Use your mind. चलो find out. अर्पिता बोलो बोलो बोलो.
Leg.
क्या आपको डिफरेंस लग रहा है? In which part?
Ma'am, your leg part.
हाँ, correct. Okay, their limbs. If you observe over here, in case of turtle, flipper-like structures are present. In case of turtle, flippers are present because it's a aquatic. In case of tortoise over here, that's the claws are present on their limbs, right? So that helps in movement on the land. That is the difference. Otherwise, see, this scute is present. These are again known as the scute. Okay, hard bony structure we call the scute. So turtle and tortoise, remember difference. Turtle have flippers which helps in swimming, and tortoise which have clawed limbs which helps in locomote on the land. Now next example, that's the calotis. See, calotis, this is the calotis, garden lizard. Okay. This one is the chameleon, tree lizard, first one. This one is the chameleon, tree lizard, calotis. I'm talking about this. This one is chameleon over here, changing their color. Chameleon has the ability to change their color. पता है ना? Camouflaging करता है. Next, this one is the garden lizard, calotis. Then next example, Crocodile and alligator. What is the difference between these two, crocodile and alligator? So if you can make out over here, alligator, in that their mouth part, long snout like structure, right? Over here, just one jaw and the second jaw, right? The mouth position is totally different. On the basis of that, we can easily identify this one is crocodile and this one is alligator. Right? All are not, we can't say that all are crocodile. Different varieties are there. One is alligator, other is a crocodile. इसको घड़ियाल भी बोलते हैं. Wall lizard you have seen. So one is a wall lizard. Shub, unmute yourself. Shub, sorry, mute yourself. Unmute to bhai. Right. So next. Examples of poisonous snake. This one you have observed, like in movies. Real में किया है, I don't know, but in movies. This one is the cobra. Scientific name Naja Naja. Okay, actually when we see we call Jaja. But scientific name is which one? Naja Naja. Right? Remember. Then next one, that is a crate. This is the crate snake. Genus name Bengarus. Then viper. अभी ये चल रहा है ना खतरों के खिलाड़ी, राइट? आते हैं ना उसमें स्नेक्स, वाइपर, ये सब, राइट? So this one is the Russell viper. Other one is the slow-scaled viper. So many varieties are there. But these are the vipers. Vipers on that basic feature when you observe, na, so on that, see this type of the pattern is there on of scales. यहाँ पे भी देखो pattern है scales पे, right? This is the identification point that this one is a viper. Right? So cobra, crate, viper, these are the poisonous snake, alligator, crocodile. Remember examples. Then next examples, remember that the garden lizard, wall lizard, tree lizard, crocodile, alligator, this turtle, tortoise. Right? So with this, I have completed the class Reptilia. Any doubt in class Reptilia? Reptilia, remember why we call Reptilia? First of all, due to their creeping and crawling nature. Latin language से rise हुआ है, that's the repair or the reptum word. Then next, remember that mostly they are terrestrial. One of the example, that's a crocodile, alligator, they are aquatic. Body is dry, cornified scales, skin is there because they have scutes or the scales on their body, which makes their exoskeleton. Their limbs are of 2 pairs, right? In that exceptional is which one? Limbs are of 2 pairs. Exceptional which one? Which organisms are exceptional? Can you tell me? Snakes. Right? Snakes actually crawl with the help of their body. So snakes do not have this limbs. Remember, ये exceptional feature है. Next, 3-chambered heart, but 4-chamber in case of crocodile, poikilothons. Then skin casting and reproduction. Sexes are separated, internal fertilization, oviparous and shows direct development. Same features हम observe करेंगे, see, in aves, reproduction में, same, no change. Sexes are separated, fertilization, internal, oviparous development is direct. Right? बोलिए जी क्या?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, will you
Speak
please
loudly. जिया जिया.
Hello.
हाँ अभी बोलो.
हाँ मैम मैम स्क्रीन कास्ट वापस से एक्सप्लेन करो कि वो मीटिंग से बाहर
Okay.
चली गई थी एक्चुअली.
Yes. Screen casting meaning what? Suppose over here snake is there. On the snake, okay, scales जो होते हैं, they remove their entire scale, outermost exoskeleton. They shade their exoskeleton. So once it shade, in Gujarati we call sapni kachli. ऐसे बोलते हैं actually, right? So this type of structure we got. So whenever in okay in field visit we see this type of the structure entire, right? So this thing indicates in this region snakes are present. So that helps him to identify or to get the idea over here this organism is present with the help of their skin, that scaly layer. That's why we call it's a skin cast, right?
Yes ma'am, thank you.
Okay. चलिए next is unique features. You know, eaves have colorful feathers, right? None of the organism of this entire animal kingdom has this feather. Feathers only given to this. That's the which one? Eaves, right? So first feature, remember that they have feathers. आप देखो feathers again it covers the outermost body of eaves. So it becomes a part of exoskeleton. It becomes a part of the exoskeleton. जैसे रेप्टाइल्स में फिर स्केल्स और स्क्यूट, फिशेस में प्लेकोइड स्केल, साइक्लोइड, टीनोइड और गैनोइड टाइप ऑफ स्केल. रिमेंबर ऑस्टिक्टिस, कॉन्ड्रिक्टिस in that. Then next, cyclostome and amphibian. Can you tell me in cyclostome and amphibian what type of exoskeleton is present? Scales are present in them, yes or no? In amphibians and the cyclostome, scales are present, yes or no? Tell me. आयुषी बोलो. यस और नो में से कोई आंसर दे दो. आयुषी. No, it's a correct answer. No is actually correct answer because if you remember, frog respire through their skin. Just imagine its skin becomes too much hard. Then how it respires? So simply, cyclostome, then this amphibians don't have any kind of exoskeleton, but reptiles, aves, right, fishes, they have exoskeleton. Now next thing that, so first remember this thing, that's the first unique feature, presence of feathers. And majority birds can fly. Majority birds can fly, not all. One of the example given over here, ostrich. Can you give me other 2-3 examples of birds which cannot be fly? Bolo Jia.
Ma'am hen.
Hen? No. Hen can fly, but very little distance.
हाँ
Like a peacock.
but
Peacock also can fly.
नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि वो
What?
बहुत ही मतलब बहुत ही रेयरली फ्लाई करते हैं ना, ज्यादा
नहीं,
नहीं
बट फ्लाई तो करता है ना. ऑस्ट्रिच तो कभी नहीं करता है. दैट्स व्हाई ओवर के वन ऑफ द that example given, that's the ostrich cannot fly, flightless bird, right? बोलिए आयुषी. Emu, correct. Emu is the correct answer. See, one is a ostrich, second is a emu, right? Third example, kiwi bird, right? That is also flightless bird. Then very popular one. Remember pingu? Popularly we call pingu. Penguin. Polar region. Penguin cannot fly. swim करता है but cannot fly. Simple, right? So remember this: penguin, ostrich, kiwi, emu. One more, that Ria करके भी एक bird है, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, but these four are okay flightless bird. Next, thing, they possess beak. Okay? They have beak. See, one thing, avian body or the bird's body, okay, God have created in such a way that, see, birds can fly. None of the organ, okay, insect or वो सब different है, but huge, with a huge body, only birds can fly. Why? Because bird's body created in a such a way that all parts are making which give or which create very less body weight. So our jaws are heavy, bony structure. Upper jaw, lower jaw, right? Our jaws are very heavy structure, bony structure. But here, this is just made by, okay, beaks are there, which are actually lighter in weight. Here, different types of the beaks are there. So many variations are depending on the bird. Insect eater hai, leaf eater hai, fish eater hai, you know, kingfisher, right? So depending on, it has to catch the food. So on the basis of that, the beak modification is there, and they possess beak. Beak actually create body weight again lighter. They are modified jaws, one kind of the modified jaws, and it is a just hard structure, okay, not a soft one. Hard structure, cornified structure, but not a bony structure. So their, due to the beak, their weight is not increasing too much. Very light weight is there. So it can easily fly. Next thing, that their forelimbs, right? Their forelimbs are modified into wings. That you know, forelimbs are modified into wings, but they have hind limbs, right? Forelimbs convert किसमें हो गए wings, so it can easily fly. But what about these hind limbs? So hind limbs, depending on the bird, some birds are aquatic, right? Some birds lives on a tree. So they require, on the basis of their habitat, different types of feet. If आप duck के देखना, बतख, duck, right? In that, this type of flippers are present. Waved feet, that we call the waved feet. Legs जो है, in between this leg, the membrane-like structure is present, which helps in to easily swim in water, right? So this type of feet we call waved feet, that helps in swimming. Then if you can observe this thing, nails है, last में देखो, nails like structure है, pointed structure. So that we call claws. These are known as the claws. And that clasping, that helps in clasping to hold the tree branches. यहाँ पे देखो एक tree भी दिया है, right? To hold the tree branches over here, this type of the feet are there in ewes. Next thing, so see, hind limbs, they help in walking, swimming, clasping. Then next thing, on hind limbs, generally, they have scales. If you can make out over here, this yellowish color structure, they are basically scales. ऐसे scales हैं यहाँ पे. Hard structure है. Okay, hard structure is there. They are the scales on their hind limbs. Forelimbs convert into wing, right? But over here, on the hind limb, because see, they have to stand. They have to stand only by this hind. That's the hind limb with these legs only. whether it's a huge bird or the small bird, right? These legs have to hold their entire body weight. So somehow they have to be strong one. That's why over here the scales are given on that, that's the hind limb. Clear? Hind limbs modifications. Then next, see, bird skin. Bird skin is dry. Weight नहीं होना चाहिए. Weight meaning what? That's the WET वाला weight. Okay, गीलापन बोलते हैं ना जिसको. If that feathers are wet, then it increases the body weight. Yes or no? If body of this avian birds is a weight one, then their body weight increases, which actually disturb their flighting phenomenon. आप सिंपल एक स्पॉन्ज ले लो, घर पे होता है ना स्पॉन्ज, राइट? सो व्हेन यू without soaking into water, when you hold, it's a very light in weight. But when you deep in water and after that you hold it, it becomes very heavy, right? So to decrease the weight, decrease their weight, WEIGST, decrease their weight, here avian body is dry, right? To decrease their weight, avian body is dry, remember. So for aquatic birds, terrestrial birds को तो कोई trouble ही नहीं है, but for aquatic birds one thing is there. For aquatic birds one thing that we call oil glands. They have oil glands, or else other name, pineal ants on rejoin, preen glands. Oil glands, or we call the which gland? Preen glands. They have tail. Birds have a tail, right? Tail भी feather से ही cover होता है उसका. So at the base of that